Hey, welcome everyone. We are so excited to share with you that we are releasing Focus 2.0, and I have Jerome and Brad with me here today to show you guys some new features. Some of our new features include facility sharing, an updated user interface and dashboard, and single sign-on coming in the next few weeks. So Jerome is going to get us started today and show us how to create a new user account in Focus.
Guys, yeah, so I'll just share my screen here. All right. So basically with Focus 2.0, we've changed how users can log in. Before it was invite only. We've added a couple extra flows to allow anyone to access Focus and use its public features. And today I'm just going to walk through you one of those flows. So my name is Jerome, so I'll make an account at Aderis Energy. So keep in mind, when I click this button, it's actually going to check my domain and find an organization associated with it. If there isn't one, then it'll prompt me to actually create an organization. Aderis Energy exists, so it's going to ask me if I would like to be part of that organization, which we'll see in a bit. So I click continue, and then it sends me an email where I need to validate that email is actually my email. So here is the new user account email validation code. So every time you create a new user, you'll get a validation code, which is just an extra layer of security to make sure that the email you entered is your email. So I'll enter this validation code. So here's the validation code, and I'll click continue. So now it's as I mentioned earlier, it's noticed that I'm part of that email domain is associated to Aderis Energy. So now it's going to ask me, it appears your organization has a managed account with us. It's going to ask me if I work for Aderis Energy, which I do. So I'll continue to fill out my profile. All right. So now I've uploaded a picture of myself, and it allows you to crop your avatar. These avatars are also new, which will give some new personality to your profile, so you can be able to see what people look like and all that jazz. So now that I've chosen my avatar, I'll hit save. Next. And so when I hit submit, I'm actually making a user request that's going to be sent to an admin at Aderis to approve my account. So now this admin to say yes to my account. So I'll submit. Yep. So your request has been sent to your organization's administrators for approval. You'll be notified by email regarding next steps. So an email has actually been sent to all the organ admins that I've requested to join their organization. So now I'll let our organization admin, Christina, do the next steps.
Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen here. I have a new email saying that Jerome has indicated that they are an employee with our organization and would like to create an account in Focus. So what I'll do is I'll log into Focus and approve this request. So there it is. We can see the new user account request for Jerome. We'll go ahead and we'll review it. So we can see the details there, and we need to select a role. So these roles mimic the same roles that we currently have in Focus. You have view, edit, and admin, where admin is the strongest level of permission, and view has view-only access. So I believe we were going to give Jerome today legacy admin permission. Then we'll review. Everything looks good, so we will approve that account. So once I've approved Jerome's account, I can go into the Users tab in the middle of the screen here, and I can see all of the users. So if I scroll down, Jerome, here's Jerome. We can edit those, delete, remove access, all of that great stuff. So we can see who has access to our organization and make any edits as necessary. All right, so after you have looked through your users, you can also take a look at the settings here, and you can see the domain that will match up with each person's email address and corresponding alias. So anybody who has an email address with aderisenergy.com or solarops.com will be invited to the Aderis Energy organization. So now Jerome's going to pick things up.
Yep. So now the ball's in my court, so I'll share my screen and complete the next steps. So I'll re-enter my email. And then so I'll get another validation code. This is, again, a security measure to make sure that that email is indeed mine. All right. Here we are. It's just going to request me to enter a password, so I will do that. All right. So I've created an Aderis account and I'm an admin, so I have all the admin privileges. So now we're actually going to walk through facility sharing. So this is a new thing brought into Focus 2.0, the ability to share facilities across organizations. So Brad here is a member of the O2 organization, and he's going to get the facility Edenton, so that I can now view Edenton and monitor it. So I'll leave it to Brad to walk through that.
I'm playing the role here of essentially another customer, someone who has facilities in Focus. And in this case, I have some facilities that I'm currently monitoring in Focus. And I want Aderis Energy to be my O&M provider. And this could be any company that you're trying to share with, an O&M provider, an asset manager, a construction company, a third-party engineer. And so prior to facility sharing, you would have added another to your organization. That creates all sorts of security concerns because you're giving them access to a whole lot of information that they really don't need. So facility sharing solves this. So I'm going to come to this new tab, facility sharing. I currently don't have any shares. I'm going to choose to share a facility, and I'm going to share it with Jerome. All right, so I've assigned Jerome, and I could assign other people here as well that I want to share with. I'm going to give him view access for the purposes of O&M, and I'm going to find the facility that I want to share, and that is Edenton Solar. And because Aderis Energy is not my full-time O&M, they're just evaluating this this project, I'm only going to give them access for 30 days. So we'll just have it expire here, May 10th. Okay. If I wanted to share multiple facilities with those people, I can do that all in one step. All right. So from my side, the sharer, I can see that I am trying to share this facility as of this date. I'm the one trying to share it, whom I'm trying to share it with. And in this case, Jerome is already a Focus user. If I was trying to share with someone who's not a Focus user, it will simply walk that new user through the new user invite process that you saw Jerome do earlier when he joined Aderis Energy. They would simply join their own organization or create a new one. With the invite sent to Jerome, let's switch over to Jerome.
Okay, so now I get a facility share invite. So if I go to my facility sharing tab, I'll see the I'd created. So I go to actions. For this purpose, I will accept it. All right, and then after accepting the share, you'll notice in your portfolio that a new organization appears, whatever the organization that the facility belonged to. So in this case, it was O2 EMC. So I'll move my portfolio to O2 EMC. And then I should see the site that I got shared with. And I can do any form of monitoring that I would like. Yeah, so you can access it exactly how you would access if it was your own facility. Many of the same things. There are certain things that aren't available, but all relevant facility information is available, like monitoring and device and documents. Yes, now this is a much more secure and efficient way to share facilities across organizations. And you could have multiple organizations here. So you could have as many as you'd like, and you just select the organization that the facility you want to see, and then you could see it. Alternatively, you can go to the operations page and you can see all the facilities that you have been shared with. So right now I only have Edenton, but if I were to have other ones here, this is a great way to view all of the facilities that you've been shared.
Brad, Jerome, thank you so much for walking us through that process. As you can see, we're really excited about all these new updates. And I'm and share my screen here for just a moment and show you all some more detailed explanations of the updates that we have for Focus 2.0. Okay, well, thanks everyone. That's all we have for today. Jerome, Brad, thank you. Thanks for watching. And we're excited to share this new release with you all.